evening and welcome to some Friday night delight. We are back. The Renaissance Men are back. Surprise! This is what we're here for. Dancing. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Let's kick things off with an immediate copyright strike. How the devil are you? How is everyone? I've had quite a summer. Is it echoey in here? I don't know. It feels echoey in here. Yeah, it does feel echoey. Feel? Okay, it sounds echoey. Hang on, let me check. Let me check the stream just to make sure the levels are good. Yeah, I need to lower that. Let's lower that bad boy. Phoenix, how are you, my friends? We're back. New house. New generation of consoles. Yeah. There's a whole thing going on my end. No, you tend to guess. It's fine. This will be here. This will all be here once they've left. I'm surprised you've let people into your house. Being the unsocial beast that you are. But yeah, lovely to hear from you. It's lovely to be back, and that's not the podcast. That will come back in due course. But yeah, let's kind of ease back in by doing some Friday night video game sessions, shall we? If you are new to Friday Night Delights, I generally just knock up a brew, play some video games, and just chill out and talk to the community, really, of which there's not much left. But yeah, we're still here. The Renaissance Men are still kicking. As you may or may not know, I am recording now from a new location. Busy summer for the Renaissance Men. I've moved house. I've bought a house and moved house. It's what I've kind of kept my camera quite tight, because you'll see boxes otherwise. There you go. Now you can see a box. There you go. We'll be living out of those boxes for the next 6 months, but it is what it is. I'm not particularly unhappy about that. It's fine. We're in, and we can take the time needed now to unpack. I just noticed Phoenix has a little crown next to her name with a number 1. I don't know what that means. First person in the room? First person to chat? I don't know. That's new. You are your Guff Diver numero uno, my friends. Anyway, I mentioned a new console. Going forward, Switch 2 will be my console of choice, and will be my streaming console of choice. So you can expect that from me. I mean, this is Nintendo after all. Love a bit of Nintendo. So yeah, Friday nights will be me just chilling out and playing some games. I will do some. No, I'm not going to promise anything. I've promised stuff in the past and not kept up to said promises. So let's just live in the moment and enjoy our time together whilst we've got it. Tonight I was going to play a bit of Fortnite and Mario Kart World. So I wanted to show off the state of Fortnite on Switch 2, to be fair, because I love the game, and it's a game I play a lot of. I'm going to play some ranked. And it runs great on Switch 2. Absolutely, runs great. And of course I'll play some Mario Kart later. But I hope all are okay. Sorry for the absence as of late, but as you know, life things just got in the way. Jimmy's doing all right. We're both well and alive. Just slightly more stressed than we were, 4 or 5 months ago. But we'll get back into the swing of things in due course. So stick with us, because there'll be plenty more to come from the Renaissance Men in the future. How are you feeling? Sorry, I know you probably can't talk because you're otherwise engaged, but hope you're well. Yes, it feels quite echoey in here. I've got curtains up, that's probably what it is. That's probably what it is. I'm rocking my Terminator skin. Recently came back into the Fortnite store. Let's see how we get on with a bit of ranked gameplay, shall we? This season is great because to be perfectly frank, they've pretty much ripped off some Helldivers stuff. There's bugs, there's drop pods, there's it's a. Is it unfair to say they've ripped it off? Or was it homage? I don't quite know what the difference is between a rip-off and a homage. But when I land, you'll see there's some bugs with like nests and fun stuff going down. But yeah, as I say, it runs really well on Switch 2. Whoa. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Wait. Oh. That's some of that. Ooh. Splurge it all over me. Piss off. So yeah, we moved in last Saturday, so as of tomorrow it'll be a week. So I've been off work this week. Ah, balls. Yeah, just kind of unpacking to some degree, setting things up, and just doing the new house stuff. Spent a lot of money in Dunelm this week. That was rubbish. That was. Apparently viewers can get XP now. I have no idea what that means. But never mind. I'm sure we'll learn about that in due course. Yeah, so I'm glad it's all over now though, because I can then relax and just kind of start to enjoy the house, you know what I mean? It still feels like because I've been on leave this week, it does still feel like I'm on holiday, in a holiday home. So, in a strange way, I'm looking forward to getting back to work and having that routine and coming back to the house as if it were my actual house. It probably makes no sense, but it does to me in my head. Right, so that didn't work out for us, did it? Landing there. So, if I... let's kind of start on the outskirts and... Let's go to Utopia. And then we'll go from there. still on fucking mute. Fuck's sake. Absolute bellend. Oh, lordy, lordy. Oh well. It was never going to be a smooth return. You didn't miss much. I think I may have mentioned that I watched Peacemaker, which I enjoyed. There you go. That's as scintillating as the chat got. Oops. Right, let's head over to the hive. General direction. Get some of the good bug loot. Next games for me on the Switch, once I've finished Donkey Kong. Do you know what? I don't really know. I'm not sure what's coming out in the immediate future. Where'd he go? Where'd they go? Been stalked. Don't like it. Ah. You could say, Neil, that it is a Friday night delight for you. Welcome. Yes, we're back. We are back. It's the next generation of whatever this is. Switch 2 in my hands. New house. It went as well as could have been expected, Neil, to be honest. We're in. We're living out of some boxes still, but yeah, we're doing all right. Thank you for asking. Yeah, it went okay. Like this time, well, it was a week. It'll be a week tomorrow, and I've had the week off and just kind of chilled out and tried to enjoy the house. But as I said earlier, it feels very much like I'm in a holiday home. I think I need to get back to work and have that routine of commuting. Home.
Now, long ago.
That's enough Fortnite for one night, I think. Let's have a bit of a sesh on Mario Kart, shall we? No consoles were damaged. No, we're all good. It's funny, isn't it? That I mean, we hired a removal company to do the whole process to kind of ease the burden on us and just make it a very stress-free process. But despite paying a lot of money for that to have that service, I still moved the consoles myself. Very distrusting person, clearly. So yeah, Switch 2 is my console of choice at the moment. Will be for the foreseeable. Absolutely loving it. With Mario Kart World, I'm just kind of plow, just gently making my way through and trying to 3-star all of the cups at the various different engine speeds, as it were. So I think I've done all 50 and 100cc. Let me just double check. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, so just doing 150cc. Let's try that, shall we? Right. I'll put on my quest, but I think Gorilla Tank is about to begin. Benji's loving his quest. He's playing Five Nights at Freddy's at the moment. Which, granted, I'm not sure I would want to play in virtual reality, but he's turned into a bit of a thrill seeker, is the boy. He still absolutely adores his VR, Neil, I have to say. But he's also doing a lot of gaming on other consoles as well, so it's nice that he's starting to love the hobby. So yeah. This is very much a no-frills Mario Kart. I mean, it's great, it's Mario Kart, but oh shit. I think 8 was so good and so packed full of stuff that inevitably by comparison is just going to be a bit underwhelming. I mean, I'm still having an absolute blast with it, and in multiplayer, obviously, it's an absolute blast, particularly with the camera, which I've got the camera with the Switch 2, and it will superimpose the driver's face above their character. So as you're kind of passing them, or when you're throwing a red or blue or green shell, to be fair, in their general direction, then you see the absolute grimace, the pain in their face. It's brilliant. This is the first time I've played the Switch 2 on my monitor, and it looks really good up close. I'm very impressed at how this looks. No, Neil, we kind of moved just 10 minutes, 5 minutes down the road. So not far at all. But it's a new build. So, yeah, as you can expect, everything is just... It is a blank canvas. It's all the walls are white. You can't touch them for a couple of years because they've got a cure, I think they call it. So it does feel a bit sterile at the moment, but we'll, you know, as the years go on, we'll eventually make it a home. But yeah, it's just nice knowing that when we start to pay that mortgage next month, that it's our own mortgage, not someone else's mortgage. It's a weird feeling, being so happy to be in bondage to someone. A bank. Not the good kind of bondage. Jimmy as well, I should say. He's doing alright, but I still think it'll be a bit of time before we get the podcast back up and running. But without wanting to make any promises that I will probably break, I'm hoping that this is certainly me back streaming on a Friday night. Come on, cow. Let's have some of that DK. Eat my udders. Bup, bup. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, that's another big thing, Neil. You can really make it your own without, you know, having to seek permission. I mean, it's shared ownership, so, you know, anything majorly structural, we do have to consult with the housing association that we pay rent to, as it were. But it's still an asset, isn't it? It's still an asset. No! Ah, prick. Absolute bellends, right at the end. Fuck you, Merrick. Anyway, Neil, how are you? How's the family? We were speaking about you the other day because we were, I think we was looking for some kind of resource in Minecraft, in the realm, and we we swung by your place to see if there was anything in your chests, but you didn't have quite what we needed. I think it was nether, is it nether wart? Like the flower stuff that you have to go into the nether, and I think it's in a nether fortress, you can only get it. Can't remember what we needed it for now. But I hope you're well, my friends. Well, I hope everyone's well. Everyone in the Renaissance family is well. Good. Yeah, Benji's transitioned quite well, really, to the new place. Which is always the fear, isn't it, when they're so young and have only ever known living in one place. Oh, shit. There's something not quite right about a cow eating a burger. Oh, Christ. Oh, absolute prick, Donkey Kong. Gotta love Mario Kart. I think it's going to be a while before I can 3-star these levels. The AI is just so much more ruthless at 150cc. Whoa! Ah, chaos! Oh. I haven't quite mastered the jumping and grinding technique yet either, because you can jump. Oh, there you are. I'm grinding on the train tracks now. But that's still a work in progress for me. I also think that's the source of a lot of the shortcuts, possibly. Oh, see what I mean? Just jump off a bridge. But it's just so nice. You know, when you're playing the Switch, you was always compromised by the power. And that was always, for me, that was always that put me off playing it. But now the system is powerful enough to, you know, render games like this that look amazing and play really well. So I'm just absolutely, it's like the perfect console for me. Oh, you haven't been gaming, Neil. Is that just a time thing or just no real desire? Well, thank you for joining me on specifically a gaming stream. Much appreciated, my friends. Benji's been pestering me to make some videos again, so look out for that. Don't know what on, but I'm sure we'll think of something relatively entertaining. No promises. I see. Your voyeur, gaming voyeur. That was nice that you met up with Phoenix, wasn't it? Oh, that was lovely. Hope you had a nice time. You survived it, so we're all thankful for that. No. Okay, I'm still in the lead. This is looking good. Looking good. Yes. Okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Love it. Woo. Oh, I've got an itch. This isn't good. Got an itchy foot. Oh. Okay, can't be too far now. DK's right behind me. Ah, tried to do a wall grind. No! Oh no! Yes! Come on. What the? Absolute cock. TK. Oh, here we go. Squished. Fuck. Rigged. Absolute rig. Thing is, I spend so much time climbing that it doesn't have a whole lot of time for gaming. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how I envisage Phoenix. So rock. Yeah. Is rock tall? I don't know. Oh, go away. Not you. I had to pop up on my computer. Yeah, I haven't really considered it. Like, is she stout? I don't know. Like a dwarf from Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I can see Rock being like a 6-footer. Is he? I'm 6'1". Squat. Stout. Bloody hell. Well, that didn't go quite as I had hoped. The fact that it didn't come first is disappointing. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you just kind of, I don't know. Yeah, it's your perception of a person. I guess you relate it to yourself, don't you? Let's try one of the big new modes in this game. This version of America is Knockout Tour. It's like a battle royale, almost. Well, you'll see. Let me just be. Let's be Mario. Oh yeah, that's jumping out at me immediately. So essentially you have to win, ultimately you have to win the race, but there's, I forget how many other competitors. And at each checkpoint you've got to finish in a certain position, and it whittles it down from, let's say, 36 to whatever, down to the last 4, and then, yeah, so. Jimmy's a short ass, really is. Really is teeny. I'd say 5, 6, something like that, I reckon. Not tall at all. Bless him. So, as you can see, I've got to actually come in this first checkpoint 20th or better. Five, 6, yeah. He may have also said that is his build height. So that's what he puts on his acting resume. Oh, I do look forward to getting back and podcasting again. I have missed it. God, this feels so slow in comparison to 150cc. Oh, nice. Little crown, love it. Yeah. Oh, which way? Let's go this way. Oh, brilliant. Oh, great. Ah, yes. You'd have been like strapping in China. You would have been. I don't. Well, am I allowed to say that? It seems that seems to be stereotyping somewhat. But yeah. What is that? Why do you like Eastern people in the eastern part of the world? Why are they typically not as tall? Or is that just a myth? A horrible generalisation. Yoink. I'm back on the old Slimming World game as of yesterday. Oh, just moving house, I was stress eating. Put on a few pounds, so got to try and go back and get that off. Yeah, stock up on the cosmic whips. think the week before, last week, so the week before we moved, I think I had, because I was coming home and having to pack and not really wanting to do that after a full day's work. And then you don't have to cook as well, so you just ended up just getting takeaways of varying. What the hell am I going? This does not seem. This doesn't seem right. Okay. Yeah, so we were having a lot of takeaways last week. It's just, you get to a point where you just had enough and you need to just cleanse the system. Okay, need to be 12th, so we're doing good, we're first. Ah, no. Not good. Very kind of you, sir. Alright, got to be in the top 8. What's... Oh, shit. I forgot I could rewind. I was trying to look behind me. How do I look behind me? How do I do that? Oh, it's X. Fuck's sake. Christ. Oh, lovely. Brilliant. Doing alright. Okay, so we've got to be in the top 4 now. So it's getting to the crux time. Oh, shit. Blue shell. No, no, no. Oh, skin. Oh, lordy lord. Right, what we got? Shish kebab. Okay. This is it. The last checkpoint. Aim for first. I mean, we're ahead. Jesus, gaining 10 pounds in 24 hours, is that even possible? I suppose it is. I mean, technically you could eat 10 pounds of food, but to metabolise it to gain 10 pounds, that seems quite... How many calories do you have to eat to do that? Oh, hold on. Yes, Benj. Huh? I can't hear, mate. I'm streaming. Oof, nice. What's we saying? The most important thing is to retain fluids, then lose the fluids. So, knockout mode, it's obviously more exhilarating and harder with the higher up that you go, the higher the engine speeds up that you go. But I'm the kind of guy who likes to check off all the... Is that a vampire Waluigi? Oh, interesting. Thank you. 3-starred that. Happy days. Eat lots of salt and drink a lot, or eat foods with high water content. Right. Okay. No. Let's just have a look at this car that I've unlocked. That's a bike. W Twin Chopper. That looks like a Waluigi bike if ever I saw one. Right, I'll have a look, see what's coming out on, see what my next purchase is going to be after Donkey Kong. What's on my wish list? I've got EA FC 26, WWE 2K25, Dragon Drive, Hogwarts, Metroid Remastered, Pokemon Legends ZNA, Kirby, I don't know what Madden's on there, Metroid Prime 4, let's go with coming soon. Laundry Boss Simulator. Tempting. Star Trek Resurgence. Oh, is that game developed by Telltale people? Bad cheese. I might get Outlaws actually. Again, I've got it on another console, but can't want to play it on Switch. Switch 2. Yes, do you know what? Benj was very happy because he took the larger of the bedrooms because we don't need. Amanda and I don't need a lot of space as long as we can get my desk in. Pardon me. Get the bed in. That's all we really need. We're saving a lot of space because we have now walk-in wardrobes. So of the 2 bedrooms, the other is the larger. And because Benj wanted to play VR and he needs space for that, and he was quite cramped in his old bedroom, we kind of gave him the bigger one. Gives him more space to spend time up there, and he loves it. Garfield Kart 2. The Warmongrels, what's that? Are you in a... What is that? From the cover, I was kind of hoping for a prisoner of war simulator. Now, I know that sounds hideous, but hear me out. The Great Escape on Commodore 64, it was amazing. And I think there's room in the market for a stealth game where you're trying to escape from a Stalag style. No, not Stalag. Just a prisoner of war camp, World War II prisoner of war camp, like The Great Escape. Yeah, I mean, there's stuff coming out later in the year. I really like the look of Kirby Air Riders. That direct, it's really sold me on that game. But yeah, I think Outlaws will be my next purchase. When was that out? What month was that? Next month? Sorry for flicking through. Gone past. September. Yeah, September. 4th of September. Okay. Yeah, he was absolutely loving it, Neil. Yeah, you get some real tut on here, don't you? Get to Work Simulator. Decluttering journey. I'm living that for real. For realsies. Brilliant. Doesn't even look like a game. Looks like a self-help thing. Work from home. What are these? This app helps you to stay focused, beat procrastination, and organise your tasks. Really? Ugh. Let's show you a bit of Bonanza whilst I'm here, and then we'll call it a night, I think. But a successful first returning stream, I think. This game is great. You can tell it's was developed by the Mario Odyssey team. She's so polished and plays so well. So the crux of the game is you are collecting bananas and trying to get to the centre of the world with your new companion, Pauline. I forget what the hell I was doing. Let's priorities. Let's see if we can buy some new britches. Ooh. Change the colour of my fur. Hello. Oh, pink fur. Yes. Okay. Come on, DK. Oh, yes. Oh. Looking good. Let's break the seal. Right, so we've got a challenge here. If we are successful, we get a banana. Banana. Come on, DK. Come on. Alright, I'm going. I'm trying my best. Ah. What? Okay. Oh, you did it. I had to turn into Bonanza DK. Look at his butt cheeks. This is basically a Super Saiyan version of DK. Ooh, banana. Fossil. So your four main face buttons are all like directional punches. So you can punch forwards with Y, punch down with B, punch up with X, and A is jump. I do get confused having A is jump and not B is jump. You can change that. Oh. Did I collect that? And pretty much everything, everything in the level is destructible. So good. Right, where am I going? I'll talk to this fella. Yes. Sinkhole. Okay. Weird dirt. Turf surfing? What? Press ZL while holding a chunk of terrain to turf surf. You can use Y to speed up while surfing 2. Going fast is a total blast. I know how to roll. So... Oops. Hey! Nice. It's like a skateboard. Ooh, there's a fossil over there. What does it say? Thank you. Want to hear a story? Not long ago, this big dirt pile came flying through here. It glowed brightly and then plugged up our sinkhole. That's a euphemism. A clogged sinkhole means none of us can get to the lower layers. After that, this hard purple stuff started glooping all over everything. Even our friends got trapped in it. We're pretty sure that purple stuff glopped down from the summit of Peel Peak. This singing doesn't do anything. But I think that's going to be an adventure for another day. Let me save this. Hey, let me just end by thanking those that turned up this evening, because you didn't have to. And, you know, we've been away so long, and you'd be forgiven for thinking we won't coming back. So I do appreciate at least somebody turning up and saying hello. So thank you so much for that. As I said at the start of the stream, the plan is to get back into the habit of doing these video game sessions, these Friday night delights each week. But you know that is life dependent. But my aim is to get into that routine again, and then obviously, as I said earlier, once Jimmy is certainly ready to come back, then the podcast will return. Not sure when that will be, but it will happen. You know, we both have a desire to do it again, so that's half the battle. It's just making sure our lives are both in the right place to do it, to be able to do it. So bear with us. But these streams will keep you ticking over, hopefully, until the podcast comes back, and hopefully, well, now that we've settled in, moved, and our lives are a little less chaotic, we can start producing some other content with Benj and whatnot. So yeah, stay subscribed. Keep that notification bell on to know when the latest content is coming. I appreciate it hasn't been used as of late, but yeah, new stuff will come down the pipe, no doubt. Yeah, hope you have a lovely weekend and enjoy your week next week. Hope it all goes well, and I'll see you next Friday. Until then, please take care and goodbye.